Hello everyone, and welcome to another video in the C++ programming course. In this video we will learn how we can work with arrays. So firstly, how can we add to an array? So to do this, we first write the name of the array, and in square brackets we write the index location. So for example, if we want to add something to the first element of the array, we would write 0, because in computer science the first index is always 0. This may seem unusual, but you'll get used to it. And then you write an equals, and then you write what you want to add. So for example, int numbers 3, that is the declaration of the array. Then numbers and followed by 0 in squared brackets equals 1. This will mean that the value at position 0 of the array numbers will equal 1. And this is the same method that we use if we want to update the arrays. So if there's already a value at index 0, we can use the same method, numbers followed by 0 in squared brackets, to update the value. Next we can look at how to output array values, and this is very simple. We just put cout as we usually do, and we put array, and in square brackets we write the index or the position of the value. Okay, so let's write some code so that we can understand this a bit more. So I'll create a new folder and call it working with arrays.cpp, and as usual we'll write the hashtag include iostring and int main as usual. And hopefully you remember from before how to initialize arrays, and so right now I'm just going to create an array of integers with just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So int number array with 5 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so firstly we'll look at how we can update the array. So if you remember, I said that you use the name of the variable, so in this instance number array, and then followed by the position that you want to update. So in this example, let's change the 1 to a 3. So 1 is at position 0, so we write 0 and we put equals 3. Okay, this will change the value 1 to 3 because 1 is at position 0. And now we can check this by outputting what is at position 0 of the number array. So to do this, we write cout. Remember to use using namespace. Okay. So we write cout, and we write number array 0. So if we save and run that, we can see that number array 0 is 3. So hopefully you've understood that. Okay, so now let's look at how we can add to an array. So I think the easiest way we can do this is we'll create another array of strings, and it'll be a string of names. So string names, and we'll just have 2 in the array. Okay. Now to add to this array, we just use the same method as we did before. So names 0 equals whatever name. So for example, you can just write Bob. And to check that this has worked, we'll output the value at position 0 of the array names. So we can just change this to cout names 0, and if we save and run that, we can see that position 0, the value is now Bob. And we'll just do another one. So names position 1 will equal Smith. Okay, and if we write cout names 1, this will output the value at the second position of names. So if we save and run that, we can see that Bob is the first value in the array names and Smith is the second value. So I hope this has been clear, and in the next video we'll continue to work with arrays.